Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Prediction season is kicking off. We got new previews coming over. So you know what, let's make some predictions about what we may or may not see. Yes, there is new previews coming, I believe next week. Let's just flip over and have a little look-see. Yes, they're coming over on Las Vegas Open. So the LVO is basically next week, I believe. I'm probably going to be live Friday morning at 5 p.m. to watch the live stream. So, yay, why don't you come and join me? But if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. About 75% of my viewers haven't subscribed yet, and it would be amazing if you could. And you could also check out my members area as well if you want to support me in other ways. And you could also like and share this video and also ring that bell so you don't miss out on any future content. But enough of that, let's get into the predictions. So we're going to start from the top and I'll work our way down. So Warhammer the 40k, what are we going to see? Well. So I think we're going to see quite a lot actually. Because obviously 40k is the main sort of push right now regarding that 10th edition launch last year. We've only had 2 codexes. We've already seen that the Dark Angels are next and we know what they're getting, but there is so much more. So there's Chaos Space Marines, there is Tau, there is Custody Guard, and I believe there are Orcs. Now they did tease some of the models for them. We've got a tease of a Custody Guard, which I believe is going to be the Shield Captain. And a couple of people have tried to dismiss this rumour. I don't think it's dismissed because there is other rumours that kind of sort of support this. Chapter Master Valrak made the claim that there is a box set coming out with this new miniature and some Custody Guard in 5-man units. Now, Custody Guard are sold in the boxes of 5, and out of that box of 5, you have the options of making a Shield Captain. There is no Shield Captain for that range as an individual separate model. So I think what Games Workshop are doing, and I'm pretty much going to go out on a limb and say this, that Custody Guard squads will start at 5 models. Rather than 3, they will start at 5. And you will then get a designated single kit model that is a Shield Captain for your HQ. And I think that's what's going to be shown. We'll probably see that box set, and it's basically going to be a lot of current custodies and the new Shield Captain model in there. As for Tau, it's probably going to be Kroot, and we know this because of the teaser. It's shown a Kroot on one of the big sort of Kroot mount things. Again, that's pretty cool. And a quick little one into kill team. I think we'll probably see the Vespid kill team in there as well. The Orcs, we'll definitely see an actual full-blown nice preview of that really big mech suit thing, which is going to be really cool. And there's, Valrak has mentioned a lot of rumours about the Orc box that is going to be sort of built around that and apparently have a Stomper or something in it. No idea, but we'll probably see that. 40k will pretty much be showing you what those previews are. And then the Tau will probably see their new combat patrols and stuff like that. So, the Warhammer, the Horus Heresy. Well, this is an absolute given. We will see the launch box for the Solar Auxiliary. That was what was teased, and we'll probably see the new command squad, which looks like it's going to be in Mark III armor. And yeah, we'll definitely see that, and it will be the launch box. So expect the launch box to be about £120. It'll have all of the stuff in there. I believe that the army list for Solar Auxiliary is already in one of the books, so there won't be a book or anything. It's just purely going to be the models. I would probably look at it to be on the same size and scale as the Mark III Battle Force that come out, where it had the Dreadnought, the Land Raider, and the 30 Marines and some upwards. So you're probably looking at an HQ element, probably a command squad, a couple of troops choices, some of the new Sentinels, walker things, and maybe one of the new tanks. There's a lot of rumors around this, and I could probably do an entire video on the Solar Auxiliary on its own, but I'll do it quickly here. Basically, everything that was on the Forge World website is moving over to plastic. That does include the tanks. And we've kind of already seen the new Baneblade. Games Workshop used it as a part of the promotional material for the new Epic game. Now, unless they're able to drill out those heavy bolter barrels on that Epic scale Baneblade, then that was literally a Baneblade for 40k, or for 40k scale. So yeah, brilliant. I don't think we're really going to see too much about Horus Heresy. I think it's got to be the Solar Auxiliary and the Command Squad, and that's it. We may get another console type for one of the other legions. Hopefully, I'd love to see them. I would love them to show us some Praetors for some of the legions that don't have them, but I'm not expecting vast amounts for the Horus Heresy, to be completely honest. Warhammer, the Underworlds, Death Gorge, no idea, don't play Underworlds, and I can never predict this right, and it's the same as Warcry, because these are games that you can never really tell what's coming, because there's no real pattern to it. So, not overly too sure, but it's called Death Gorge, probably another undead faction. Maybe. Possibly new Stormcast Eternals. Maybe. No idea. Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Right, so Age of Sigmar is going to be an interesting one. Really, because we're at the end of the edition. We all know that 4th edition is coming this summer, and with that there's going to be new Stormcast Eternals and new Skaven in the new launch box. Are they going to show any of that at the LVO Open? No. I don't think we'll see any of the 4th edition stuff until March, which is pretty much, I think there's a Adepticon in March, I believe, and I think that's probably when we're going to see it, or possibly at one of the bigger events in May. I'm not too sure if there's a Warhammer Fest in May. If there is, that's probably when we'll see 4th edition. But up until then, we still have some things that are still to be shown. So we're currently still amongst the Dawnbringer Crusade books, and I think we'll probably see the start, the ending of that. And there are some interesting teasers. Now, there was a horse and a guy on a horse. Now, looking at that horse and looking at some of the teaser pictures from the Advent calendar, it kind of looks like a mounted Dark Oath Marauder type guy. So these are the new Age of Sigmar sort of Marauders. We've got a couple of their characters are in the Slaves to the Darkness range, like sort of the Chieftain, and I think there was a limited edition model come out with the guy sort of looking down, and then they had the Warcry warband for them as well. What I can honestly see is a mounted version, a mounted unit for them. And this kind of ties into a little bit into the old world as well. I do think the Marauders and the mounted Marauders from Warhammer Fantasy Battle that are currently in the Slaves to Darkness range will get updated for Age of Sigmar to the Dark Oath type aesthetics, and they will have a foot unit and a mounted unit. I definitely think next week we will see the mounted unit. We may see the foot unit, maybe not. But I'm definitely saying that is definitely happening for Slaves to Darkness. There was a couple of other interesting looking guys. There was what appeared to be a Stormcast Eternal with 2 pistols. Now, yeah, that was an interesting silhouette, because it kind of looked like a Stormcast Eternal, but again, I think a lot of this may well tie into the launch of 4th edition. Maybe that is a teaser for 4th edition. We might get that now. Who knows? They did look like a miniature that sort of had a sort of a Lumineth, and I have heard rumours of a Stormcast hero for Dawnbringers Crusade and a Lumineth Realm Lords hero for the Dawnbringers Crusade. So we may see those, and some of the silhouettes from the Christmas teasers kind of sort of fit with that rumour. But it's going to be an interesting... I'm really excited about the Age of Sigmar ones, because it's always really cool at this time of the year, because obviously a lot of it ties into the launch of the new edition later on this year. So it's going to be kind of cool. But then we have Warcry. So some of the stuff that we've just been teased for Age of Sigmar could very well be Warcry. I heard a lot of rumours last year that Stormcast Eternals were getting a new set of miniatures and stuff. And because we didn't know what one of the battle tomes was, at the time we didn't know about the Dawnbringer Crusade books, I assumed that it was probably going to be a new Stormcast Eternals battle tome with some new miniatures, because of the amount of changes that battle tome has had regarding the dragons and stuff like that. That it kind of makes sense that they may bring out a better updated version with everything else. What I completely forgot about was Warcry, and everything that come out ended up being for Warcry. So that was kind of, I knew there was, and I was right that there was new Stormcast Eternals coming. I was just extremely wrong about what game it was for. So yeah, it could well be that some of the stuff that we've been teased already for Age of Sigmar is for Warcry. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. But either way, we will see next week. Kill Team. So like I said, I think it's going to be the Vespid. There are rumours that there's sort of like a Dark Elf unit, I believe, to go up against the Night Lords. That would be kind of cool. I'm really liking the Night Lords kit, and I'm hoping there are a lot of rumours as well that some of the other legions, like so the Alpha Legion and the Iron Warriors, are going to get similar kits in 4th edition. In 10th edition for Chaos Space Marines over the next few years. And that would be kind of cool. It's something that they don't really need to do with a release because it's kind of like more of a cosmetic thing. And it's kind of something that they could just drop whenever they need to drop it. So that would be kind of interesting. But yeah, all in all, I'm pretty excited with this. Like I said, I will be up early that morning and I will be live streaming it at 5 a.m. on the Friday morning here in the UK. So please come and join me. And like I've said before, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell and check out my members area. And you can support me that way. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now.